Hello, I'm David Altoft, Session Chair for Students in Archaeology, Understanding and Engaging the Next Generation of Archaeologists at this year's TAG conference. This short video will summarise the aims of the session and announce its call for papers, which I hope will be of interest to a number of archaeologists. The first thing I should say is that this session is definitely not only for students. It will focus on the place of students within the discipline of archaeology, and so a diverse audience is essential to get the perspectives and opinions of people from various sectors of archaeology, including academia, commercial field archaeology, heritage, and any other archaeological practices, as well as undergraduates and postgraduates. I would understand if some people wonder what is theoretical about a session on students at a TAG conference. I believe that for us to understand the past, we must first understand ourselves and what may influence the impressions we make in our work and research. University students are a sizable demographic, yet I feel that their influence on the discipline is not often discussed explicitly. If a representatively diverse audience and lineup of speakers is found, this session will offer a valuable opportunity to discuss students in archaeology. I am a student and have witnessed the discipline's growing interest on students through popular student-run projects like the Post-Hole Journal and the annual Students Archaeology Conference series. However, in this session I won't be doing the talking. I will act as question master to ensure the audience does that, and in a meaningful or objective-orientated way. In order to discuss students in archaeology, around 8 papers will be required to act as case studies. I have identified 4 main themes this session will address. Methods of teaching. Are theoretical and practical elements of university teaching well integrated? What effects do different learning environments have on students' development? Do current methods of teaching stimulate students' thinking on the past? Are new methods successful? How does self-directed learning affect students' theoretical positions? What about seminars and oral discussion of ideas as opposed to written expression of ideas in essays? Engagement and collaborative working. What is the interaction of students with other demographics within and outside archaeology, and how does that influence each group's work and research? Can methods of communication with students be improved? How do students influence theoretical trajectories in the discipline? Are students a middle demographic between academic practitioners, non-academic practitioners and the public? And if so, what benefits can be gained from that? Do students have sufficient opportunity to explore and share their ideas? Employability and skills. How are current methods of teaching and training affecting the skills and thinking of an emerging generation of archaeologists? Are theoretical and practical elements of teaching appropriately integrated? Is the way in which archaeology is commonly compartmentalised, especially between academic and commercial sectors, useful to students entering the discipline? Is archaeological theory thriving or stagnating in its succession to a younger generation? These are just a few ideas and not an exhaustive list. Following the presentations of the papers, there will be a longer than usual discussion allowing audience members to identify particular points relating to the 4 main themes on our understanding of and engagement with students. Hopefully this will lead to a continued open discussion and perhaps collaborations or other outcomes that lift the barriers to students' involvement in archaeology identified through the session. At the very least, this should be a theoretically enlightening opportunity to understand the current dynamic of archaeology at which students lie in the centre. The call for papers is open to all practitioners of archaeology until the 31st of October. If you are interested in contributing your opinions or perspectives on students in archaeology with a paper, please email me at studentsinarchaeology@gmail.com by Monday the 20th of October. And then submit your abstract to conference@tag-manchester.org by Friday the 31st of October. Information on this year's TAG conference can be found at www.tag-manchester.org. Thank you for listening. I hope I will see you at TAG in December.